What's up everyone, we have another test for you today. We'll be doing two light versions. It will be Ahnlab v3 Lite and CatchPulse. With Ahnlab, let's have a quick look at the settings. Okay, so on the real-time scan, pretty much everything is enabled. Intense scheduler, advanced protection, as you guys can see. Cloud services, moderate, machine learning protection, scan exclusions, they are on our little desktop, and I've added the Komodo AV scanner. It tends to pick up that one file or library files and malware. App isolation is enabled with low reputation. Ransomware folder, our protected folders at the bottom, and Edge is the only allowed process as by default. Web protection, active defense, cloud analysis, and other preferences. This is pretty much the settings. So anti-ransomware. Okay, so as you guys can see, that's about it. CatchPulse is complaining it's at risk because it is the light version. If you want to do the auto protect, it says you need to add a license. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at the basic settings. Okay, application control. These are all the predefined rules. Okay, trusted files. Okay, I'll quickly go back. Okay, protected modes, we left it on automatic. So let's go one back again. Exclusions, I might need to quickly add our exclusion. Okay, add it. Okay, so that's our exclusion for our script, just to make sure it doesn't interfere. Scan settings. Okay, so under Cloud AV, it's to upload the sample automatically, and executables and script files, startup notification if there's any startup entries being added, and to upload unlimited samples. Medium, real-time scan, registered in the security defender, vulnerability. I think that's about it for the light version. Yeah, I think that's about it for the light version. Let's quickly get the malware extracted so we can start this test. Okay, so now that all the samples have been extracted, so we're going to test 2,848 on each side. It is still giving me malware pop-ups, although I said trust all, so it's still giving me some pop-ups. Okay, so as you guys can see, machines are clean before we are going to start. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back to automatic mode. It might start removing threads. Okay, yeah, so that one, let's just quickly check for updates. It's still open. Okay, let's check for software updates. There is a new update available. Let's quickly do that. Okay, so 10.7.7. Okay, I'm gonna do these updates. Once it's done, then we'll start the test. Okay guys, so I'm back. So after the reboot, it seems like we are now upgraded to the CatchPulse, not the Lite anymore, unless the new version actually looked like this. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but as you guys can see, now we've got auto protect, so that's quite interesting. So now we're on 10.7.8. Let's just make sure it is still up to date. Okay, so it's just up to date. Okay, so we're just going to test it as is, so that's quite interesting. We were on the light, so it could be that it reactivated our trial, or I don't know, I'm not sure. We do still have the activate button. automatic mode, scan settings. Okay, yeah, well, we're just gonna rock it like this. Okay, so we've got auto protect enabled. Let's just enable Ahnlab again. I was just afraid it's gonna start removing threads while we wait for this machine to finish. Okay, so CatchPulse is up to date. Okay, seems like we are up to date. Okay, so we are protected. Okay, so now let's start with the website test. Just unblock my script. Okay, so it is opening up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Ahnlab is blocking some threads, so that's good. Just still waiting for CatchPulse. Okay, so it seems like the same pictures downloaded and the same sites were stopped. Okay, so it seems like we have smart screen filter interfering, but I don't think CatchPulse in any case has a website protection. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I've actually seen that. Okay, so that was quite a non-interesting website test. But yeah, let's start the main one. I wonder if CatchPulse is going to interfere with my script, although it's excluded. Continue blocking, yes. I'm just gonna say remember my answer for the entire process. Okay, so I have a couple of zip files here. Okay, so we've got quite a couple of things opening up here on Ahnlab. I'm not sure if that entire process might block everything from the script now. I'm not sure. I hope not. Okay, we do have Excel files opening. But it seems like any exe and MSI related files aren't opening. Nothing's been quarantined. Okay guys, so yeah, so it seems like we have stuff running. It seems like a lot more is opening up on the Ahnlab machine. So I'm gonna deal with this, and then yeah, if anything interesting happens, you guys know. Let's just say quarantine. Then yeah, I'll inform you guys. But for now, I'm just gonna deal with this malware. Okie dokie, guys. So I just want to point out this interesting thing that I'm seeing here on the Ahnlab machine. So as you guys can see, we are having encryption, but it seems like my script has been hijacked, because you guys will see, like here it was executing fine, and then from here on it seems like it was here you can see. So it seems like every time my script is executing a specific malware, it is actually then encrypting a file. So I think the longer my script is going to run, the more encryption I'm going to have on this machine, as you guys can see. So obviously MSISoft is the first one to get encrypted. So as you guys can see here, so here we've got the John Doe file extension. So there's definitely ransomware infection on this machine. So I'm kind of in a 50-50 if I should allow this test to run, because you'll see when it runs that it is actually encrypting further, and we obviously have our friend here. But so far the test is done on the CatchPulse machine. I'm just going to cancel all this. There's maybe still a couple of RAR files I need to extract. But yeah, as you guys can see, CatchPulse seems to be in a good working order, and surprisingly we don't have anything running. So that's really good to see from CatchPulse. Ahnlab obviously is a different story. So yeah, I think I'm just going to allow the script to run a little bit longer, but otherwise I think so as you guys can see, there's definitely encryption happening here. So it's running alongside my script. Or my script is just hijacked. Okay, so I think I'm gonna, let me maybe just stop this test. I think it's no point. You guys know me by now. If there's ransomware infection, then according to me, then the product has lost. So we obviously have this fake GTA. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this Grand Theft Auto quickly, then I'm gonna stop it. This one we have some pop-ups for scripts that were blocked. So yeah, so good results from CatchPulse. I'm gonna restart them both now, so that I can update them and then start the full scans. But for now I'm just gonna wait for Grand Theft Auto. I'm gonna see if that does actually stop this, and then yeah, I'll update them and then start the scans. Okay, so as you guys can see, I think this is the ransomware now that's currently running. I managed to get it up again. So yeah, as you guys can see, this is the active ransomware running. Obviously ICP usage. Okay, so it's this TechBeans demonic menu that's running. So as you guys can see, it's actively encrypting MSISoft files. So I think the longer that it's going to run, it is obviously then going to spread further. This is the same malware we saw on ESET and Malwarebytes, so I'm not going to run it. Okay, so you guys can now see, so this is the active ransomware running. I'm just gonna stop it in any case, because I'm gonna restart these machines now. Digital detection is clean. Continue blocking, yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop this ransomware. Let's see if that helps. And then yeah, gonna restart these and then start the scans. Okay, everyone, I'm back at my desk, so let's see what craziness is happening. You guys can see we have obviously this flashing CMD window, which is pretty annoying. Okay, so Ahnlab did remove all its threads. I'm just trying to get that closed. Let's see if there's anything running on Process Explorer. I'm going to quickly quarantine these threads with CatchPulse. Okay, while we wait for that, let's see if there's any startup items. Between the flashes, okay, cool. Seems like they're paused for a little bit. Oh, no, never mind, it's back again. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have quite a couple startup items. Yeah, maybe just focus more here at the bottom where you guys can actually see. So yeah, so as you guys can see, definitely a couple of startup items. CatchPulse is quickly quarantining those threads. And just say wait. Okay, so CatchPulse is done with the malware. Malware find. Okay, but we did quarantine them. So we definitely still have this malware that's still running here on the. These could also be malware, but they're exceeding the size limit, which is a common technique for malware to make it too large for AV scanners to scan them, etc. Okay, so but we can definitely determine by this one, but it seems like there might be more with CatchPulse. Let's quickly have a look. Don't see anything weird, so that's good to see. Let's see if there's any startup items here. Yeah, we have this one. Still seems to be working. Old Adobe that was used. And then we've got this one here. Okay, it seems like we've got two startup items on this side, not bad at all. Obviously this side you guys can see is completely going nuts. Can see if there's any damages. Okay, so here's one with a funny extension, but it's an application file, but our document seems to be good. Here we've got also an additional application file and some library files as well. Pictures. Our pictures are good, and our pictures are good as here. But yeah, it is also due to I stopped the ransomware, I think. So there's a good chance that it couldn't get to the pictures. But most probably, if we left the machine like that, there's a good chance that everything would have been encrypted. Okay, so yeah, let's gonna quickly reboot these two machines so that we can start third-party opinion scans and then look at the final results. Okay, so now with the final results in, let's quickly have a look at the results. I'm gonna make it as quick as possible because this pop-up screen, I think that might be part of the malware that's actually doing that on purpose. Is actually starting to make me nauseous. Not really, but it is super annoying. Okay, and as you can see, we have our little gymnastics at the bottom. Okay, so according to Heatman Pro, we obviously have maybe this file here. Then we obviously have app data roaming, and then a couple in temp, and then roaming again. Medusa. So it seems like we have Medusa on this machine. Temp files, and then app data here as well. Malwarebytes trial activated by itself, but I just figured I'll leave it on. Maybe it can help me a bit just to get the results on this machine. Now we look at Norton. Okay, so just try to look through the flashing window. It will prove your eye coordination. Okay, so we can update the local temp here, then the roaming, and then Microsoft here as well. So as you guys can see, we have quite a lot of results, 27. So I'm just going to do this nice and quick. Okay, on the CatchPulse, it seems like we have temp, 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 and temp again, and then the library file in documents, and then maybe this Java file is suspicious, so not too bad. Oh, seems like Norton didn't run, so let's maybe run that. Let's look at Komodo quick scan. Found one issue. UAC is disabled. That was me. I manually disabled it during the test. Okay, so quick scan found no issues. Okay, let's look at Malware. Here we'll look at MSIsoft, because MSIsoft on the left is encrypted. So here we've got app data. So only 4 results. So these 4 on app data, and then on the download, so not bad at all. Okay, now let's look at Malware. Okay, so we've got 52 results. This one, see if I can move it. Okay, cool. So let's just look at this side then. So we have program data, app data, local temp, app data, system 32. So here's a couple of scheduled tasks. This CMD might be one of them, and then a couple of registry keys, or quite a couple of registry keys, as you guys can see. So we'll close that one. Malware on this side, also app data, document, system 32, and then a couple of registry keys. Close the results. Okay, let's see what if there's anything running on this machine. Then we've got 2 unknowns. So currently now it doesn't seem like, according to the scoring, that there's something, but these 2 are unknowns. They are submitted. No, they're not. Okay, let's submit them. Okay, file size is exceeded, so we can't submit them. And this machine is a bit slow. Let's see out of files. Documents. Okay, so here's one of the files that were detected. I'm not opening up Edge. Okay, so pictures. Okay, I think Explorer is a bit stuck on this machine. Could be due to the Norton scan. Let's see if we can restart it. But yeah, okay, cool. So I think I'm gonna wrap this test up, guys. This flashing window is it's making me nauseous. So yeah, obviously not good results from Ahnlab. It is the free version, also to be fair. But it is the free version, but obviously it did not do so well. CatchPulse seems like we were in the light version. After the update, it removed us from the light version, so it might have activated the trial. Maybe this is the full version, maybe this is not even the free version. I'm not sure. Maybe one of you guys can just maybe point it out, who is a CatchPulse expert, or maybe CatchPulse if they are watching this video. But yeah, not bad results from CatchPulse. Obviously the clear winner by a fairly large margin. Norton is scanning, but I don't think it's going to catch any more results than the other vendors were able to do. So at least this machine seems to be okay. Obviously, if you want, you can use a cleaner to clean it out, but for me, I will never trust machines like this. I'll just always get the data, restore it to backup, or just completely reload it, because it doesn't seem like we have any MBR type of malware. And yeah, so that was quite interesting, guys. it's kind of went the way that I kind of thought it will. But yeah, so that's how we learn. That's how we learn together, is to see which products do actually perform well, which ones don't. Because as you know, everybody, if you visit their websites, the marketing will clearly show that they are the best. And that's for every AV vendor out there. The only way to know if they are really good or any good is to actually test them, and to test them properly. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly did myself. And yeah, I'll be starting with the new tests. There's a couple of things I want to try, but I just have to work out a couple of glitches and things like that. But for now, I'll still do the same type of tests. There are some other tests I want to start doing. I'm testing them out to see how they're gonna go, and then spice it up a bit. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.